Once upon a time, deep in a quiet mountain forest, there lived Father Thomas and his young disciple, Aaron. Father Thomas was a wise and deeply spiritual man who spent most of his days in meditation. Sometimes, during these long sessions, he could see visions of future events. One day, while meditating, Father Thomas saw a heartbreaking vision. Aaron would pass away in just 8 days. Saddened but calm, he decided to let the boy return home to see his family one last time. Calling Aaron, he said, "My dear child, I'm giving you an 8-day break. Go visit your family, but promise me you'll return on the 8th day." Aaron, unaware of the deeper reason, beamed with joy. "Thank you, Master. I've been missing home so much." He walked happily down the mountain, unaware of the sadness lingering in his teacher's heart. As Aaron journeyed through the mountains, he stopped at a stream to quench his thirst. There, he noticed a small ant's cave near the riverbank. Fascinated, he watched the ants crawl in and out, busily working. But soon, he realized the water level was rising. It had been raining heavily for days, and the stream was swelling. Concerned, Aaron thought, "Oh no! If the water rises any further, these ants will drown." Without hesitation, he took off his robe, filled it with hardened oil, and built a small protective wall around the ants' nest. Then he dug a tiny drain to redirect the water flow away from their home. After ensuring the ants were safe, Aaron continued his journey and reached home. The days passed quickly, filled with joy and laughter with his loved ones. On the 8th day, Aaron remembered his promise and hurried back to the monastery. Meanwhile, Father Thomas wandered through the forest, his heart heavy with grief. The 9th day had arrived and Aaron had not returned. He must have died, the Father Thomas thought, sorrowful that he couldn't say goodbye. But just then, he saw someone walking down the hill. It was Aaron, alive and smiling. Overwhelmed with joy, Father Thomas hugged him tightly. "You're alive," he exclaimed. "But how? My vision has never been wrong." Aaron humbly recounted the story of the ants, the rising water, the wall he built, and the trench he dug to save them. Father Thomas finally understood. Because you saved countless tiny lives, your own was spared. Your karma changed. Morale of the story: good deeds carry immense power. While they may not always extend life, they fill it with peace, happiness, and grace. Even the smallest act of kindness, like saving ants, can shift our destiny. It's not about the size of what we give, but the purity in our intent. Karma silently watches every action, every tear we wipe away. In a world full of suffering, when we light someone else's path, our own becomes brighter. A heart full of kindness never walks alone. It is always accompanied by blessings, peace, and unseen grace.